Hi everybody, it's Cindy the Scrapologist. I'm here with a quick share today. I had an order for a blank album and I thought I would show you the album and show you what you can do with it. I actually may have done this a long time ago. I'm not sure. But if I did, it was so long ago that I don't remember. so, um, so this is just a very simple blank. A lot of people would call this a folio. I don't, because the technical term for a folio is folded pieces of paper, but this is folded and taped, so I don't technically think it's a folio, but that's what a lot of people would say. This is folio. We'll say folio style. And it's very thin. This is the back, and it has two flaps here that open like so, and the flaps actually come out. Okay, and then this opens up, and there's a bifold in here. There are pockets here, a large pocket here, a large pocket here, and then the folio opens up and has two pockets. I mean, the bifold, the folio, has two pockets here, and then on the front and the back are spaces for cards. So these are just folded in half, and they go in these pockets like so. And that's the little folio that goes inside. It's just a quick little $35 folio. I have two available already made in my shop right now. When I get an order, I tend to make several at once. And let me just show you what I made with the folio. So this is Graphic 45 Vintage Hollywood paper. This is the same exact folio that I just showed you. And this is how I decorated it. I put an angle pocket here. I should probably zoom in just a little bit. Hang on. Let me just move my camera just a little. Okay. So I put an angle pocket here with some tags and some journal cards in it. And it opens like so. And I just decorated it like this. There's nothing in this pocket here. I left that for the customer. There's a pocket here. This comes out. Oh, it's stuck on something. There we go. This comes out, and this comes out. And it's just decorated like this, so you can journal on it or put photographs on it. Here's the back of this one. I put two photo mats. And then it opens again. And this is what the inside looks. It's so gorgeous. It's amazing how if you pick a pretty paper, how the little scrapbook album just transforms. You would never even know that this is what this is. So this is how I decorated the inside. I put little tags in these little pockets, one here and one here, and I put photo mats in the bigger pockets, and I put a couple of folded photo mats. They actually go like this technically, or journal cards, whatever you want to use them for, in this pocket. There's two of them. Place for photos here, place for photos here. And you've got these pockets, and then the back is just a piece of the Graphic 45 paper. And the bifold, whoops, I slid that too fast and that came out. The bifold looks like this. So there are 4 cards that you can put photos on and or journal. I like to do them so there's a photo on the bottom and a journal space on the top. So there's 4 of those. And extra room to put other things in the pockets if you want. And then when you open up the bifold part, in these pockets here, I put tags. This is an older paper, an older Graphics 45 paper. Whoops, I just bent that up. So that's one idea. It lends itself really well to Graphic 45 scrapbook paper. And then the other thing that I did was, this is Prima watercolor paper, and I love their watercolor paper. I don't know if you can get it anymore. It's a little bit of it's kind of like scrapbook paper, but there we go. But, it's not like scrapbook paper. Let me back up. It's like watercolor paper. It's the texture of watercolor paper, but it's printed. It has beautiful works of art printed on it, and it is watercolor paper. So you can take any kind of wet medium or colored pencils and draw on here. So the cover, oh, I thought this was just a band. It's been a while since I made this. The back is also watercolor paper. Coloring book paper. No, I think this one is coloring book paper. So how pretty would that be to do that yourself and put your own colors on it. So then these come out, of course, and there's some photo mats. Photo mats. These, here is some stamping that I did, and you can color that if you want. But I do have a note to the buyer that you can't use wet medium for this because this is just stamping, and it would make the ink run. Another place for 2 photos, pocket, coloring book page. Here's another coloring book page. How fun would that be to color? I prefer, it's just my own personal, because I'm not really good with watercolors and oils and stuff, I prefer colored pencils, but I have the kind of colored pencils that they're watercolor colored pencils, and actually that's what I give to you with this book. Includes a set of colored pencils that are watercolor ones. You just dip them in water and you draw on it, and it looks like a watercolor painting. It's just really cool. So this is watercolor paper, place for photos, watercolor paper. Here's a big watercolor paper. Look at that beautiful image. This is Prima. For some larger photos, watercolor paper. So there's lots of opportunities for you to draw all over this and make it your own. And then on the inside we have the 4 pockets, the 2 little ones and the 2 big ones. On this one I put the 2 pockets in opposite corners when I made it. And here are some more of the Prima watercolor cards. And I have placed photo here, so you can put a photo on the back. Here's another watercolor card. She's real fun to decorate. And oh, and then the bifold. See, there's my note there. Please use dry medium only on these pieces. So I just slipped that in there so you would know. And here are the cards that go in the bifold. Place for journaling, place for a photo. This is a watercolor card. And this is a watercolor card. So it's the same on the front and the back. Watercolor cards underneath and cards stuck in the pockets. And then on the inside, place for photos. These are watercolor cards, and I put some more watercolor cards on the inside. So that's how you can transform something as simple as this. If you have some scrapbook paper that you absolutely love and you don't want a big huge project, but you want to make something that looks absolutely beautiful, I would suggest you buy a blank album and make something like this. And here, this will give you some ideas as to what you can do with this. So thanks for watching. I hope that gave you some ideas, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing to see how herky-jerky my camera can be. I hope I have fixed it. We will see. I'm testing, testing, 1, 2, 3 to see how herky-jerky my camera can be. La 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 la.